Greetings to all our viewers and welcome back to Channel 173, the TV Mall channel here on DSTV. We're talking good cookware, we're talking confidence, beauty all round. This is the Copper Supreme pot set here in studio, and what a beauty they are.
They are very beautiful.
Such pretty
very
pretty
good
pots.
looking.
Yes, so I really do enjoy good cookware, and we always talk about the missing handles or the lids that have gone missing.
Yes.
And all of that. But now you have pots that you can invest in and you can be comfortable with cooking in. Okay.
Because that for me is very important.
It
For
is.
one who spends as much time in the kitchen as I do, I'm sure you can imagine that, good looking pots are important, especially functional pots are even more important. Because if they look good, but they don't do what I expect them to do, sometimes it's always a little bit of a letdown. But the Copper Supreme is not one of those babies.
Okay.
So it looks good and it also does what I needed to.
Okay.
It is, jam-packed with a lot of technology, a lot of cooking technology to ensure that I have, the same results that I am looking forward to every single time.
All right. So now, what are you going to be making in studio to show us how well these pots work?
Is that a trick question?
Not
I'm just
really.
joking. So I'm just going to be making some a tomato pasta sauce.
Okay.
So I have earlier on just roasted off some tomatoes, some garlic, and
Okay.
some onion.
All right.
And now I'm going to just make the pasta sauce and put the pasta in or the noodles in. And then I'm going to show you how quickly we are going to go from no food to food
Okay.
using the Copper Supreme.
All right, so let's talk about what these pots are made out of, because that's a big concern for many people. They
Yes.
never know whether to go stainless steel or aluminium. So what pots do we have? What are these pots made out of here?
So
in
these
studio?
particular pots are actually made of aluminium.
Okay.
So they are copper infused. They're not made of
Right,
copper. They are
alright.
copper infused, but they are made of aluminium.
Okay. All right.
And having said that, one can actually just deduce that they are very strong. So they've got
Okay.
very strong bodies because aluminium we've come to love and trust.
Yes.
Aluminium cookware is easy to handle and it's easy to clean. Why? Because of the non-stick capabilities.
I see.
So
Okay.
we've got non-stick capabilities on the pot. It's got non-stick technology as well as non-scratch technology.
Okay.
So we are talking about a pot set that is jam-packed with cooking technology that will not let you down, and it's the ones that we are always looking for.
Okay. Okay, that's fantastic. So does aluminium mean that it's a heavy pot? Because usually when we think quality, we think heavy.
So I'm very glad you asked that question because that's the difference
Okay.
between copper and aluminium.
Okay.
So the fact that the pots are copper infused means we get the benefit of copper, which we know it's a very good conductor of heat. So it means we are getting, the temperature being generated into the pot very quickly. But with copper cookware, they're normally very heavy. I don't know if you've seen them. They get so heavy that you even get grooves in them. They sort of get groovy, and not in the kind we like.
Okay.
But that's how heavy they are. But
Okay.
because this particular pot set is infused with copper but made with aluminium, the body is very light.
Okay, so I think that's a big concern for me. I was wondering how gently you had to put that pot on the stove before using it, because quite a few homes have glass top stoves.
Yes,
But
yes.
as much as a heavy pot is usually relied on for gas stoves,
Yes.
could we put this light pot on a gas stove?
So that's the wonderful thing about the Copper Supreme. So you can use it on any cooking surface. I'm using it on an induction cooker now, and so can you. You can use it on a gas stove. You can use it on an electric plate stove. You can even use it on a halogen hob. Do you know what a halogen hob is?
I have not ever heard of a halogen hob.
I thought I should just ask. This is very interesting. It's a very nifty gadget.
Okay.
But you can even use this particular pot set in your oven as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually very interesting.
So it is the whole set. So we are talking about the pot and the lid being oven safe.
Okay.
Because, what's a pot without a lid, right?
That's true. And before we get into the sizes of the pots here, you should know that this pot set usually retails for 999 Rand, which I honestly believe is rather cheap, because we're usually looking at about 300, 400 to maybe even 600 Rand per pot.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's going at 999
Especially
rand is
ones
actually
that
a
look
saving.
this good.
That's true. That's true. You often have to pay for the aesthetic appeal of the pot.
Yes.
But here at TV Mall, we're all about saving you money. We're here to inspire you to enjoy your life. So hashtag Inspire Enjoy at TV Mall. And we're bringing this pot set to you for 799
That
rand.
is a steal. That's an
is.
absolute steal.
So it actually feels like you're getting one pot with two pots for free at that price.
Basically.
Quite a saving here in studio. So these are the Copper Supreme pot set. It's really,
Yes.
really beautiful. I actually, my dream is to have a black and copper kitchen. So this is speaking right to me.
Okay,
It
so you
really
know what
is.
to do.
Right. So this is only 799 rand. It's as simple as calling us on 0861 000 173 or logging on to tvmall.co.za to place your order and buy yourself this pot set. Treat yourself. So we don't have to put up with pot sets that have stains on them,
Yeah.
that have lost the handles, that have rusted, or whatever else may happen to a pot set. You've got this non-stick, non-scratch pot set made of aluminium, lightweight, oven-proof. What more could you ask for from a pot?
Hey, that is actually quite a mouthful.
It is. It
And
really
you know,
is.
it does everything it promises to do. So I'm making a sauce in here, but I just want you to have a look here quickly. I am actually making tracks through the sauce.
And nothing is sticking
Nothing
at all.
is sticking at all. And you know why? I need you to flip one of those babies upside down
All
for
right.
me.
So let me just take this lid off.
So the Copper Supreme actually has an induction plate at the bottom.
Okay.
So the
you
induction
go.
plate is made of stainless steel,
All
right?
right.
But the induction plate does very important functions.
Okay.
And one of which is it allows the pot to get heat generated inside the pot very quickly.
Okay.
So we are talking about no standing time. So you are saving on time, saving on energy, because there's no standing time. You're getting your pot getting hot very quickly, so there is no dilly-dally time. The
Okay.
other thing that the induction plate helps us with is it gets the heat across the surface of the pot evenly.
Okay.
So there's no cold spots, there's no hot spots, and there's no possible warping in the future.
Okay, and that's a big problem where the warping, you never know when it's going to come for you, the warping. It almost feels like something that haunts you.
Are you
with
always
pots.
worried
I
about
am. I'm so worried about
I
it.
think
But
you need to get yourself the Copper Supreme.
exactly. Peace of mind with quality cookware, only for 799 rand here at TV Mall.
Yes.
But another thing I love about this is that this induction plate doesn't protrude so
It
much.
doesn't
So it's not like
protrude
an
at all.
extra portion that could slip off or gather dust. It literally is a seamless part of the space.
Yes, and it's like you so rightfully said, it doesn't protrude. And you know, whenever we're talking about a saucepan with a heavy bottom, the reason one would say that, you know, one would suggest that for a recipe that you use one with a heavy bottom is to ensure the even cooking.
Okay.
Because, you know, the heavy bottom is not going to move around, it's not going to warp, and therefore, you know, you're going to get the same amount of temperature everywhere.
Okay.
But with the Copper Supreme, the induction plate does that work.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be heavy for it to do the right thing.
So it's all the benefits of a heavy based pot without needing the weight. So you
Yes.
don't need to be straining yourself in carrying these pots. And also it makes cleaning them a lot easier.
It does.
But you mentioned, I mean, you're making the sauce without it sticking to the bottom of the pot. So the non-stick and non-scratch is really being shown here because sauces are quite tricky things. They have a tendency to stick to the bottom.
Yeah, sauces are the problem.
All right, so we have this non-stick, non-scratch pot set here at TV Mall for the amazing price of 799 rand. This means easy cleaning. This means confident cooking. You can serve from the stove to the table, and you can actually do so with joy and confidence and pride. You're not going to feel or look like you took the shortcut.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. So when you arrive at the dining room table with your food in the pot, it's actually always going to look like it is a dinner party.
True.
So your family is always going to feel like they're being spoiled by you.
Yes, spoil them and spoil yourself with this peace of mind as well. I really do. So wait, we spoke about it going into the oven.
Yes.
Can it go into my dishwasher?
It can go into your
Okay.
dishwasher. So that's where the fuss-free cleaning and fuss-free cooking is actually taken all the way.
Okay.
Because if you are like me and you don't really like cleaning,
I don't know who actually enjoys the cleaning part of cooking.
there are people. I've
Ah.
met people. I've probably
Be my friend,
Yeah.
please.
put out for CVs. But you know, if you are like me and Mutinta, then you are going to be best friends with the Copper Supreme.
All right.
Because not only is the food not going to stick to the bottom of the pan or the pot, you know, you can clean it very easily by submerging it into, you know, the sink with some detergent and some warm water. And then you can even put it in the dishwasher.
All right, and I'm also loving how the handles have these huge studs on the inside that almost like secure them. So the handles feel firm as
Yes.
well. All right, so they're not going to be going anywhere. You can take this pot set from the stovetop straight into the oven. You can do basically anything with this pot set, and that's quite revolutionary. And I think it makes the investment part of this quite a deal for you.
It is actually. So the handles are actually pop riveted onto the pot.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about them coming off. If you know anything about pop rivets, they're going to stay put.
Okay, fantastic.
So you don't have to worry about it at all.
That's also really great to know.
And it is actually, you know, it's very assuring because if you are going to get yourself this pot set, it is an investment. So you
Okay.
want to know that your investment is going to be doing you good.
And it's going to last a while.
Yes.
But I mean, right now for the peace of mind, with the non-scratch, non-stick, very lightweight, dishwasher friendly, oven friendly pot set. This is the Medea Copper Supreme Induction pot set. So it's got that beautiful induction plate at the bottom that distributes
Yes.
that heat evenly, and you won't be in need of any other assistance, any other appliance to get your food cooked through 110%. So this is available at TV Mall for 799 Rand. Call the number on screen or log on. Get your hands on this pot set. We do have limited stock of these products, so don't dilly-dally. Really make the purchase as soon as possible and invest in your kitchen and your confidence in cooking today at TV Mall.
Yes.
All right, so we're
It
done
is
here.
really going to help you to up your confidence. It is also going to help you and save you time when you're cooking. Because what is important is, you know, we don't all have time to be standing around the
That's
stove all
true.
the time. And if you can get something that's going to make cooking easier and that's going to make cleaning easier, that's the thing you
We
need to
all
go
need
for.
that. We all need that. And then also with the non-stick, that means we won't need a lot of oil as well.
Not at all.
All right, so that's
Not
healthier
at all.
cooking, right for you. Just remember not to use any steel utensils in the pot,
Yes.
not to compromise the non-stick and non-scratch surfaces that are found on this pot. So this is a beautiful aluminium, I was going to say aluminum, Copper Supreme induction pot set here at TV Mall for 799 Rand. Call as soon as possible, log on and place your order to get your hands on this. I mean, Bonolo made a meal in no time here
Yeah.
in studio.
Yeah.
So you can do this too. You can be the person who makes meals really quickly and spoil your family with the look of these pots beyond what you can do in them.
Yes.
From myself, Mutunta, Benkele and Bonolo in this kitchen segment. Till we meet again. Ciao.
Bye-bye.